Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone, to
Part two, sort of the chair.
the
Yeah.
chair. Anyway,
Yeah.
this is now my part, so you have to listen to my boring voice for the next 10 to 15 minutes.
That whole chair thing never gets old, does it?
No, it doesn't. It never will do. On the chair.
The chair.
The chair.
The chair.
You're listening to the chair. This is At the Movies with John, me, and I'm going to talk about Con Air,
Really?
and yeah. What about it?
Nothing, I've not watched it.
Oh.
I'm just being awkward.
Cheers. Well, it was either that or American Pie box set, and I've only seen 1, 2, 3 in the reunion.
That's cool. I've only watched like one of them or two of them.
Oh, screw it, I'll talk about American Pie then.
Just talk about the ones you have seen.
Well, all of them but Avengers Assembled. And Dark Knight Rises. But, what about American Pie? The first one's fantastic. It's the best out of all of them. Second one is okay. It's got like the odd bit of humour here and there, but it's not the best.
Right.
And The Wedding is definitely second best. I've never seen any of like Boot Camp, Naked Mile, the Book of Beta, whatever it's got. I've never seen any of them.
I don't think I've seen The Wedding.
Really?
I know the ones I've definitely seen are the ones with Stifler's mum's beach house.
The second one.
And the one where...
No, it's not Stifler's mum's beach house. It's Kevin's brother. It's a place they rented.
And then, what's the other one I saw? I think it was the one where they're hiding in that bedroom when they're doing work on the house. And they're hiding under the bed and they find dildos and
That's
stuff.
the second one.
Oh, is it both the same
That's
film?
all the second one, yeah. So you've seen the second one.
Oh, I thought it was two.
That's
films.
fantastic.
I've seen a little bit of Bandcamp, but I can't remember all of it. And I still haven't seen the reunion because my brother bought it and then lent it to his mate and he's not given it back yet. So if you're my brother's mate and you're listening to this, give it the fuck back so I can watch it.
The reunion is terrible. It should never have happened. It was awful. I hated it. It came out at the same time, or around the same time as Ted.
Yeah.
And I had the option of buying Ted or American Pie Reunion.
Yeah.
And I bought Ted, and my God, I did the good option. Ted is amazing. I love Ted. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've got it on DVD.
I love it. It's so
brilliant.
funny.
I love it when he's at that party and he's just like, what is it? He's going on about how the girls think he sounds like Peter from Family Guy.
Yeah, oh come on, I do not sound like Peter Griffin. No, he does. This is how everyone sung in the 90s. Everything just bows. And
Flash Gordon as well.
I love that. When they're he's drawing on that girl and he goes, "Look, see, told you, Garfield, what's her name? Garfield's face looks like a pair of tits." And it's like, oh my God, it does.
But yeah, anyway, so...
Yeah, back to American Pie.
American Pie.
What was I saying? Yeah, you've only seen the second one then, which is okay.
Yeah, I've seen the majority of Bandcamp, I think, and that's about it, really.
I've never seen any of the spin-off ones. They don't interest me, because it's not the original cast.
Right.
They've never interested me.
I think some people just need to know when to give up. So apparently there's rumours of Friends coming back as well, but it's not going to be the original cast.
What?
I know, so it's not going to be Friends, really, is it?
No.
It's going to be a bunch of wannabes.
Yeah,
So,
wannabe friends.
yeah, but anyway, American Pie.
Oh no, I'm gutted by that. I don't want there to be a reunion, because have you seen what, like, Sex and the City was huge on TV, and then they made the movies and it's killed it.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do that with Friends.
I never even watched the series of Sex and the City. So.
No, nor have I, just that my sister did, and she's told me. And, yeah, apparently it's absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. Friends is amazing. I love Friends. Makes me sound really lonely. I love Friends. I want friends.
Friend.
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 In-Betweeners is amazing. I was gutted there was only 3 series.
The
movie's okay.
Why don't you review that instead?
Just shall I review every bloody film that I think that I have? I've got like 5,000 DVDs.
I think this is going to end up being a movie discussion, isn't it?
I know. But yeah, so that's American Pie really. It's okay. The first two are the best. Wedding's okay. Spin-offs I haven't seen, so I'm going to say they're crap. And the reunion is awful. It's terrible.
So rating out of 10?
About, what, the whole entire thing?
Yeah.
Probably about 4.
Okay.
Yeah, not very good. Quickly, Con Air then, whilst I said that. That's fantastic. John Malkovich and Nicolas Cage in the same movie with Steve Buchanan, and it's just amazing.
Everyone's told me I need to watch Con Air, and I'm sure I've probably seen a few bits here and there, but what gets me is the fact that now when someone says watch a Nicolas Cage film, there's no sort of massive rush to watch it. Cause
Why?
He's in so many films now.
Do you know why he is though?
Why?
Because his own accountant bankrupted him, and he signed a deal with Disney saying that for the next 10 years or something, to get his account back up, he's going to basically do any role that they give to him.
No, alright.
Yeah, so he's got to do it for the money.
Well,
And that's terrible.
That's fair enough. But
Like Wesley Snipes, he's just got out of prison because his accountant ran off with his money.
yeah.
No, because he didn't pay taxes, sorry. What, and that sucks. Like, it's
Yeah.
got nothing to do with them.
No.
But they're the ones that have to pay for it. But, saying that, Nicolas Cage, my favourite 3 movies with him in it are Face Off, that is amazing,
Yep.
the first Ghost Rider, and Season of the Witches, or The Witch,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. That's brilliant.
I did like the first Ghost Rider.
Mm.
I remember watching that at about 6 o'clock in the morning. None of us had slept all night, and we were just literally sitting there in my mate's living room watching Ghost Rider whilst eating full English breakfast in a can. Yeah, yeah. If he's listening, he knows who he is. But yeah, I just always remember that film because of eating a full English breakfast in a can for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it's not quite sure if I'd feed it to my dog, but you know.
If you can see his face right now when he's... Yeah, it was like a... Ugh. The disgust was like, I'm so ashamed that I've just admitted that I ate that out of a can.
What's worse is I tried a different brand a few months back as well.
Oh no.
Wasn't much better.
Brilliant.
Hard times, recession, people.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh.
afford to buy a whole full English breakfast in all of its little jigsaw puzzle pieces, but
Lovely.
you can afford to buy it in a can.
Sounds lovely.
It's really not.
I don't know how we got from Nicolas Cage to a full English breakfast
In a can.
in a can. But yeah, Con Air's brilliant. It's really action packed. The ending's a bit like, oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
like really, oh my god, this is really good. This is really good. This is really good. And then it goes bang, done. It's like, oh, okay. But Nicolas Cage, do not grow your hair ever again. Long hair does not ever suit
I
you.
swear he has long hair in every other film he's in though.
Yeah, I know.
It's
And
brilliant.
John Malkovich is bald, and he's fantastic in that. He's so good.
Yeah.
And what was the other movie I said I was... Oh, Green Mile. Oh my god, Tom Hanks is a legend. I love him.
I just can't get over the fact every time I watch that film when I forget his name, but the big black bloke.
Oh, Michael Duncan Clark, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But when he grabs Tom Hanks' nuts, it's just like,
Yeah, takes away his
Just-
kidney, no, gallbladder.
yeah,
stones.
it takes away something, but yeah, it's it just makes me laugh every time. It's like, handful of nuts.
Oh, I'm so gutted that
Yeah.
he's died though.
I know. Did you see the size of his coffin?
No.
Massive. They literally, I think they had to have it on casters. But
Really?
I think it was either on casters or I can't remember. It might have been someone else's funeral, but they either had it on casters or they had like 10 people all trying to carry it.
Bloody
But
hell.
he was a massive bloke.
Yeah,
though,
he was like
wasn't
7'2",
Yeah,
built like a cage fighter.
probably weighed more than both of us put together.
Yeah, that's true, and I'm pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Green Mile. First time I ever saw that is an 18, and I was living in Uckfield at the time, and my sister borrowed it from a friend of hers from school, so she was about 16, 17 at this time, and this was back when I was cool, and I decided to nick it, and I watched it on my own at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And obviously I'm like 10, 11 years old, so I was like, oh, this is going to be easy.
Watching executions.
Yeah. And I was watching it, and I am manly enough to say, and I'm not ashamed, I bawled my eyes out at 11 years old or whatever, when he had to execute the big black Michael Duncan Clark.
Yeah.
When he had to kill him, knowing that he was innocent, and he puts puts the sponge in him, but then he goes, "Don't put the mask on me, because I don't like the dark." And they're all just sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was so upset. I was like, "He's innocent," and everyone knows it. And that nutter that's in it though, with the French guy that has the mouse as the pet and the friend.
Oh, and he doesn't wet the sponge.
Yeah, and he doesn't wet the sponge and puts it on his head, and he catches fire and he burns from like the inside out. That was horrific. Seeing that on my own in the early hours of the morning at 11 years old, I thought I couldn't look away, but my head was going, "Oh my god!" It was so bad, and I just felt so sorry for it. It's one of those movies that was like a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
And I love movies like that. But it was like, had its funny bits, had its good action bits, then it had its sad bits.
Yeah.
It's just a really good movie. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend. Okay, I've just told you everything that happens.
I love the fact at the end of the film as well, you get Tom Hanks going up to that shed when he's in his care home or whatever, and the mouse is still alive. And it's just like...
Mr.
Jingles or something.
Jingles, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was so like, no, that was so nice because
Yeah.
he's in like a little, he's in the matchbox or something like that,
Yeah.
and that night Tom Hanks dies, and the mouse does as well, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember if they die or whether they both live. I can't remember. But
I think right at the very end when you see he's still got the mouse and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they both die at the same time. And yeah, that's such a sad movie, but at the same time it's a fantastic movie. I highly recommend anyone to see that. So, American Pie, the box set, I give 3 or 4 stars out of 10. Con Air, I give about 7. And Green Mile, I give a 9.
Sounds
It's
good.
fantastic, I love it. Ghost Rider, a 5.
Yeah, we
Face
touched
Off,
on that.
10.
Yeah.
I love that. Face Off is amazing. John Travolta and Nicolas Cage in the same movie. You can't get better than that. That is fantastic.
So what was it I watched at the weekend? I watched Wild Hogs again at the weekend with my mate.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's a hilarious film, especially with the gay cop. I can't remember that guy's name.
Oh,
but he
John
plays-
C. Reilly.
Yeah, the one that plays Dr. Cox in
Yeah.
Scrubs. He's absolutely brilliant.
I love that guy. When he like joins them in the skinny dipping, and he
Yeah.
goes like, "Marco, Paula," and stuff like that, and they're all like, "Okay, yeah, let's get out of
Yeah.
here right now."
Well, like, what is it? He goes Marco, and the other guy goes Polo, and the other guy's looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, don't join in.
But,
Oh,
yeah,
that's a really good. Apparently, there's going to be a second one.
I hope so. I like it when the just before the copper turns up, and you got the family of people turn up, and like all the kids jump in and stuff, and you got them like 4 grown men, like all in there naked, and like they're going on about snapping turtles in the water, and then the dad swims in, like grabs hold of one of their nuts, and like comes up out of the water, and looks up at him and is like, "Kids, get out. we're leaving. We'll find a different spot."
I like the bit where the cop. It's the first time the cops finds them, and they're like in the middle of the woods or on the side of the road, snuggled all together like sardines in a can. And
Yeah.
they're on that old mattress, and he's like, well, what do we have here?" That's so good.
That reminded me of what was it? Without a Paddle. When
Oh,
when they're all
yeah.
in that cave and they're all spooning and they all wake up in the morning and they've all got boners. It's just like
Yeah, like because the one that plays Shaggy in the Scooby Doo movies, I can't remember his name.
yeah.
He's like talking to him, trying to turn him on, and then you hear "whoa, whoa!" because he's like his bonus hitting him in the arse.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie. I haven't seen that for
Yeah, I
years.
just love it. It's like my man is telling me no, but my body. Yeah, I'm not going to finish that. Davey, if you're listening to this, you can finish that. You can record yourself and post it in the comments below.
Please do. That'd be great.
But yeah, so
I think that's pretty much it for that one.
yeah, I think just as an idea, maybe you know BBC iPlayer, they always put up like a couple of films a week on their webpage. I think maybe we should just do like random reviews of all them because the films they put up are so random. Sometimes you do get a few really good films.
All right.
So I don't know. Maybe if we do another movie thing at some point, maybe that could be an idea.
Sure. I was talking last night to Layla. Hi Layla, if you're listening. Thanks for being a dedicated listener, by the way.
Big shout out.
And yeah. And we were talking about movies and so and what this one's going to be about. And we both agreed that The Proposal and Friends with Benefits are possibly the two best rom-coms around.
Yep.
They are fantastic. I think without sounding gay,
The Proposal.
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I love the naked body slap in that film.
Yeah. Oh my God! Why are you naked? Why are you wet?
But yeah, that is a brilliant film. Especially when he's sleeping on the floor in the morning and his mum comes in with breakfast. And
Yeah.
he's like, get up on the bed. She's like, spoon me. He spoons her. And his boner's poking her in the arse.
Oh, what's
She's
that?
like, what's that? And it's like, it's morning. Love that. Absolutely love it.
That's fantastic, that movie.
Yeah.
And the shopkeeper who's also the stripper and also the barman and
like-
also the vicar.
He's like everything, isn't he?
He's everywhere.
But then, what is it? You got Friends with Benefits as well. And you've
That's
got,
amazing.
You got Mila Kunis going on about she wishes they made films. She made like movies after sort of like the Happy Ever After.
Yeah, why can't they make movies that tell you what happens after the happy ending?
It's like they do. It's called porn.
Yeah.
Love it. It's brilliant.
Justin Timberlake quit singing. Yes, okay, you had your fame doing that with NSYNC and everything, but please keep doing movies. You're a much better actor now.
Oh, didn't he do what was it called? Was it called In Time or something like that? Where they've all got there's no money in the world. It's all done on time, and when you run out of time, when you're I'm sure that was Justin Timberlake as well.
I have no idea. Is
But-
it new?
It was a couple of years back now, I think, but literally on the side of your arm you had just some sort of like digital clock counter thing just like on the inside of your wrist, and it'd tell you how many years, months, hours, minutes and all that you've got left to live.
Oh my God. Did you
and-
picture that in real life?
I think it's a brilliant concept. And you go to work, and when you clock out, you put your hand in the scanner, and it adds on everything you've earned, and everything else like that. And that way, you've got like it's cool because in the poorer districts, everyone runs everywhere. But the minute you go up to all the richer districts and stuff like that, everyone walks really slowly. So if you if someone from a poor place goes up to like a high up place like Justin Timberlake did.
Mm-hmm.
You stand out very easily because you still see him running everywhere, even though he was given like millions of like years left to live. So
I'd hate that, knowing
yeah,
that
I
like
think it's called
I've got
time or
5
in
years
time
to
or
live.
something.
I'd be like, that is shit.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
I think it's called like time or in time or something like
I'm
that.
gonna try and find that. That sounds good.
It's brilliant, yeah.
I think that's
Yeah,
pretty much
obviously.
it for my one.
Yeah, had a nice little tangent at the end there. So.
Yeah, it's all good. It is all a good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
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 Jim Carrey is a legend.
He is. We should get him in the chair.
Oh, that'd be amazing. The chair.
The chair.
The chair. You have been listening to The Chair with John and Adrian.
Yeah.
Until next time.